Folks, following the historic and thunderous title victory of Team India A against Sri Lanka A in the grand finale of the Tri-Nation A Series 2026 played at the Dambulla ground, an emotional earthquake has hit right in the middle of the field, leaving the eyes of the entire cricketing world completely filled with tears. Yeah, guys, you heard that absolutely right. Following a crushing 66-run defeat in this high-voltage final clash against the fierce domination of the Indian batsmen and bowlers, Sri Lanka A's massive heavyweight stars like Naroshan Dickwella, Captain Sahan Arachage, Avishka Fernando, and Mohammad Shiraz completely broke down into heavy tears right in front of the live cameras on the field. The flood of tears from these Sri Lankan players just refused to stop. But right after throwing away the trophy and losing the match, all these Sri Lankan icons entered the press conference with teary eyes to openly accept the greatness of India. They dropped some absolutely mind-blowing and heart-touching bold statements regarding the explosive batting and magnificent values of the 15-year-old wonder boy Vaibhav Suryavanshi, which are currently spreading like a wildfire across every single digital platform on social media. The Sri Lankan players openly joined their hands to confess that India is truly a magnificent nation, and with the kind of cricket Team India is currently playing, defeating them in their own backyard or in any corner of the globe is completely out of reach and impossible. Yeah, guys, in today's special, ultra-long, solid, and completely high-voltage video, we are bringing you an exclusive live look at every single word of that official statement from the crying Sri Lankan players, Dickwella, Captain Arachage, Avishka Fernando, and Shiraz, which has caused an absolute sensation on social media. So make sure to watch this video with full energy and passion till the very end, without skipping even a single second. And hey, if this historic title victory of Team India A and the furious rampage of Vaibhav Suryavanshi genuinely fill your heart with joy, instantly hit that sweet, solid like button right now with maximum enthusiasm, folks. But folks, before moving ahead into this explosive and highly sensational international report, what do you die-hard cricket fans honestly feel from the bottom of your hearts? Should Vaibhav Suryavanshi, who hammered 94 runs at a ridiculous strike rate of 324 on the grand stage of the final, be handed over the opening responsibility of the senior Team India very soon? Share your valuable, unbiased, and completely bold opinions down below in the community box by typing India AA Champions or Vaibhav Greatness with maximum energy. Now, talking about the entire match and this solid final clash, India A batted first on the Dambulla field and hung a mountain-like colossal total of 377 runs on the scoreboard in their 50 overs. The entire foundation of this massive total was laid by none other than the 15-year-old young opener, Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Facing a mere 29 balls, he smashed a destructive innings of 94 runs, powered by 10 solid boundaries and 8 towering maximums, forcing the entire Sri Lankan bowling attack to weep tears of blood. Apart from Vaibhav, Priyansh Arya scored 39 runs, Ruturaj Gaikwad made 40 runs, and Captain Tilak Varma played a fantastic knock of 67 runs. In response, when Sri Lanka A stepped out onto the field, despite Wanuja Sahan's 62 runs and Sadira Samaravikrama's 52 runs, the entire Sri Lanka A squad was completely bundled out for 311 runs in 47.1 overs in front of everyone. From the Indian side, Yash Thakur broke the back of the opposition with 3 wickets, and Dipraj Nigam scalped 3 big wickets as well, wrapping up a 66-run final victory for India A to claim the glittering trophy. Following this crushing defeat, the entire Sri Lankan dressing room drowned in tears. First, Sri Lanka A's senior wicketkeeper batsman Naroshan Dickwella wiped the tears from his eyes and said in a highly emotional tone, "This 66-run defeat in the final match has completely broken the heart of our entire nation, and these tears are simply expressing our utter helplessness. We stepped out on the field with the intention of giving India a brutal fight on our home soil, but the players of Team India have schooled us in every single department of the game on how real cricket is played. I confess this reality today before live cameras in front of the whole world, that India is truly a magnificent nation, and the army of youth they possess makes it completely out of reach and impossible to defeat them on any ground. Right after that, Sri Lanka A's fast bowler Mohammad Shiraz also got highly emotional inside the press conference room, speaking from a heavy and choked throat about the wonder boy Vaibhav Suryavanshi's batting and his magnificent simplicity, dropping a deeply heart-touching statement. Throughout my international and domestic cricketing career as a bowler, I have bowled against and played on the field with many of the biggest and most legendary batsmen in the world. But believe me, the ferocious and furious avatar shown today by India's mere 15-year-old young sensation, Vaibhav Suryavanshi, on such a massive and high-pressure final stage completely blew my mind and our entire team's mind away. The absolute remorseless and fearless manner in which Vaibhav Suryavanshi slaughtered my deliveries, our captain's deliveries, and our other bowlers' solid deliveries into a barrage of boundaries at an unbelievable strike rate of over 324 was truly like a miracle or an unimaginable dream. But folks, despite handing us a crushing title defeat on the field, the historic thing Vaibhav Suryavanshi did right after the match ended has completely won my heart and our entire Sri Lankan nation's heart forever. Even after becoming such a massive match winner and making his name echo across the globe, he stayed miles away from arrogance. He walked in all by himself inside our sad Sri Lankan dressing room. He shook hands with all of us disappointed players with extreme respect, openly praised our bowling, and very affectionately said, "Shiraz bhai, you guys played a highly solid and spectacular brand of cricket throughout this tri-series. Don't be disheartened by this loss in the final." Seeing such incredible maturity, magnificent culture, and pure simplicity in a small 15-year-old kid, even after achieving a world record success, is truly goosebump-inducing. Today on the Demboola field, Vaibhav Suryavanshi hasn't just won this final match, but through his spectacular and priceless values, he has permanently conquered the hearts of all Sri Lankan players and fans. I stand up to openly salute the phenomenal grit and simplicity of this little Indian lion from the bottom of my heart. The story didn't just end there. Sri Lanka A's most reliable and set batsman, Avishka Fernando, also came in front of the media and cameras with teary eyes, openly accepting the thunderous domination and fierce gameplay of this young Indian brigade, stating, "When the India A team ripped our bowling attack apart to set a Himalayan mountain of 377 runs in the first innings, we still had full hope in the dressing room that we could exploit our home conditions and the Demboola pitch to chase down this massive target and create history." Our star batsmen Sidira Samaravikrama and Wanuja Sahan in the lower order played highly solid, aggressive knocks of 52 and 62 runs respectively, giving it everything on the field to pull off a victory for the team. But during the ultimate and most fragile pressure moments of the match, the strict discipline shown by Indian fast bowler Yash Thakur and magical spinner Vipraj Nigam turned the tables completely. The way they flipped the game with their fire-spitting deliveries to send our last three main batsmen back to the pavilion and bowl us out for a mere 311 runs has clearly proven to the whole world today that this young India A squad stands miles ahead of us and any other team in the world mentally. In this current era, defeating this ferocious and undefeated Team India is going to be the biggest and most impossible-like challenge in cricket history for any nation. India is currently the best, most dangerous, and unmatched cricketing nation in the entire world, and we completely bow down before their sheer dominance. Wrapping up the statements, Sri Lanka A's captain, Sahan Arachage, also wept while expressing his helplessness and deep respect toward India, saying, "As a captain, losing a final match on your own home soil is deeply painful and stinging. I personally took the wicket of Vaibhav Suryavanshi, but by then he had already smashed 94 runs off 29 balls to take the game far beyond our reach. But the way the Indian captain Tilak Varma and senior player Ruturaj Gaikwad walked up to us after this title victory, patted our backs, hugged us, and boosted our spirits completely won our hearts. India is not just an undefeated and great champion on the field, but they are absolute kings at heart. We accept this defeat with an open heart and stand up to salute this magnificent Indian team from our hearts. These long, deeply emotional, solid, and goosebump-inducing statements by the Sri Lankan players have brought a massive, historic storm across the corridors of world cricket, all the way to every single digital platform on social media. Indian cricket fans are now sharing the videos of this incredible sportsmanship from these Sri Lankan icons alongside Team India A's thunderous slaughter on the internet, saluting both teams from the bottom of their hearts. So, my wonderful and most passionate cricket lovers of the country, what is your personal and bold take on this historic victory of India A in the